I don't see him ever using this sizing if he has like a flush. I don't see him using this sizing if he had a set. Actually gonna jam. It's a little bit crazy, but I feel like doing it. Just 100% gut feeling he doesn't have a flush and doesn't have a set. Start with a small c-bet. Here with king queen suited, it's pretty close, but this guy is such a nit. I think we can put a squeeze here actually. Obviously a little bit risky. As long as we get this guy to fold, we should take it down. Unfortunately he called, so, and then he called really big 3-bet, so on this board we are going broke. There's no other way around it. Yeah, but ace king, he has ace king, we're going broke. Not going to fold, and we are jamming this turn, or we can check and then we can check and then call a jam, or we can just jam. But we're not folding here. If he check back, we're jamming the river. It's an easy call. Yeah, sometimes you just get like this kind of hand to go off. But this guy, like, you see him raising 13% of the time. Even though we lose $44 there, but in a long run, that play probably save us money instead of just calling and then see him flop and then gets dominated. Flop middle set, losing to 9-10 in pocket jacks here. But most likely we're going with our hand here. Turn a boat. I don't think they have that many Jack X. We're just gonna, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I don't think he's ever checking back a jack, so he doesn't have a jack. We're gonna put in like a small raise here. Raise 3-bet cold call. We can put in a huge 4-bet squeeze, but pocket tens is a pretty tough spot. I guess it's okay to fold. I don't like calling. I guess I don't like calling here. I don't think calling is ever a winning play here. It's just gonna fold. We're gonna call 50% of the time. Roll small. We're gonna jam this river. Oh, actually, this is the guy that called. Probably just go for value. I feel like he has like maybe, I don't know what he has here. I think we bet half pot. I don't think he has much, so overbetting doesn't make sense. Bet half pot, he might go crazy, come over the top or something. I don't even know what he has. Ace 8. Okay, yeah. So we definitely got the maximum value. If we bet anything more, it's okay. Against this guy, this is the same guy that basically we stacked with king queen, and then he called off with he went crazy with queen 10 suited. Seems like a weaker player, obviously. We're peeling a flop here with 6-4 suited in position. Using a larger c-bet on this board. Flop the nuts here. Facing a larger over pot bet, we're just gonna give it to him. Get to raise sometime, but it's a rainbow board. There's no reason. We're just gonna call. That's a terrible card. Gonna scare him a little bit. But not really. If he has like overpair, I don't think he'll be that scared. Gonna bet like half pot and see what he does. Flop open did here. Small c-bet. Got shot, small c-bet. Oh my goodness, are you serious? This is running extremely bad. But we're gonna jam this river though. And we get there with the god shot, so we flop the nuts and run a chop. And we're jamming here. He doesn't have AX in his range. We have way more AX. I don't know the reason why he bet. Like, he just have no AX in his range. And we're gonna raise here, obviously. And we take it down. Dude, that happened to have a string. On this river, I feel like ace high could be the best hand sometimes. The 10 is kind of like a bad river though. Gonna use a larger sizing here. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. 10 was just not a good hand too. It's a hand where a lot of draws will get there, and we're gonna just try to get 3 street of value here. Yeah, man, don't worry about win rates, bro. It's overrated. Gonna bet a river. Checking here. Check calling. He might call with 10x. Hopefully. Ace 10. King 10. Gonna value bet this river hat pot. Getting called. 10-9, 8-9, that's a little bit loose, but whatever. Streaming. Everything's a lot of information are on my profile. Just spend like a couple minutes to read. It's not really not that difficult. I mean, don't be lazy. I'm gonna raise here sometime. I feel like raising is definitely a good idea here. 3 betting here. A lot of info you can find on my profile. We can start with small c bet. We can use larger c bet, but mostly small c bet. I mean, you're playing against so many people on so many tables. How do you have a read on specific person? We're gonna call. I don't see a point of 3 betting here. We definitely can 3 bet sometimes, but we're playing pretty deep, so calling is not the worst. On this river, we are gonna fold. Peeling a flop. Gonna check. Have an open this straight draw here. Sorry, didn't get your point about deck colors. Seem confusing sometimes. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not gonna use 4 color deck. I don't see him ever using this sizing. If he has a flush. I don't see him using this sizing if he had a set. I'm actually gonna jam. It's a little bit crazy, but I feel like doing it. Just 100% gut feeling he doesn't have a flush and doesn't have a set. Probably doing this with like 10x. Maybe a heart to go with it. No instant calling is definitely good, but doesn't mean that we have the best hand. And we take it down. We can actually use another small bet here on the turn. I think that makes a lot of sense. Facing a 3 bet here. We get a 4 bet bluff sometimes. Gonna flat sometimes, gonna fold sometimes. Gonna check back with the 9 here. And calling here. We are using another small bet. This turn I don't really want to bet. And facing a 3 bet on this sizing, we're gonna call. I'm gonna roll a small number, go for fold. And we're checking back here. Ace 10. Damn, he called a small bet on the turn again. Damn, people are so sticky. And we're checking back here with the boat. I think we have to call here. Obviously we're gonna run into like overpair sometimes, but we can make a case for jam as well, because he'll have like some king queen, king jack of hearts. That will call a jam. We're actually gonna go for it. Obviously gonna run into like overpairs sometimes, but like it's just part of the game. Just feel like this turn, like he'll be barreling with like king queen suited. I don't know. This channel is not open for sexist, dude. Take your question elsewhere. I'm gonna check this flop. We can mix things on check raise on this board. Definitely check raising against that sizing. I don't know. I mean, we can beat one guy. I don't think we can beat two guys with ace high. Yeah, he has trips. Holy shit. We're gonna barrel this turn. That's a really weird river. I don't think we have that much Knight X in our raising range, but we could have some Jack Knight playing this way. But that's like the only Knight X range we have. We're not folding though. Gonna go for an overbet here on the river. Gonna be pretty difficult for him to call. We definitely have some Knight X in our range, and we take it down. We don't give up, guys. Opening Knight is suited, cut off. Facing a 3-bet, in those positions, I think we are mandatory to call, especially playing a little bit deeper. Shitty flop. Huh, facing a check. That's a little bit interesting. We don't really have any equity, so if we bet here, it's 100% just for bluffing purposes. Just gonna check back. Someone ban this sucks guy. I wouldn't get to there yet, but if he keeps asking stupid question, then I might have to. I mean, it's his first time being here, so I wouldn't. I mean, we get to like small bet this turn, I guess. Do we want to bluff? Probably, and then just bet big on a river, try to take it down. I mean, could he play a flush this way? Possibly, but let's go for it, man. Put him to the test. Take it down, baby. Buy-in. He can the first 10 minutes to coolers. Nope. Never, man. 4 to 5 buy-ins is fucking nothing, dude. I have lost like freaking 15 buy-ins in a day. Maybe like close to 20 buy-ins in a day. Facing a 3-bet, we are calling in position with ace jack. Flopping second pair. So 4 to 5 buy-ins is absolutely nothing, man. As long as I'm making right decision, I'm not stopping the session. Regardless of how bad we run, I'm just not a believer in quitting the session when you're running bad, because it's not like you quit and you never play again. The problem is you're still gonna come back and play, so it's the same shit. As long as you're playing good, you are fine. As long as you're playing good, you're fine. You might be running like shit, but it shouldn't bother you. Because whenever you're quitting a session earlier, because you're running bad or running good, that actually doesn't make sense, because you're still coming back to play tomorrow or later that day. So what's the point of quitting the session, right? We're actually gonna call again since we unblocked spades. And he's not gonna bluff this river, ever, unless he has a king. Gonna call this turn with ace high. If he bets again, he has to have a king or pocket eights for both. Even ace is checking this river. Yeah, he's checking. Hopefully he has ace x of spade. Hopefully, that's the only hand we beat. Ace queen. He does have ace.